Alright guys, Nij here, and this video is incredibly important. This is the overview of a piece of software called Tube Toolbox, which is super powerful for increasing the number of subscribers, friends, and generally just doing lots of good stuff with your channel and improving your presence on YouTube, okay? Right, well, why do we need this tool? Well, if you refer back to the videos on increasing YouTube traffic that I've provided, you can see that one of the best ways to start building more views and subscribers to your channel is by doing things like posting comments on lots of other YouTube channels and videos, and also making friend requests for people who are into the sort of stuff that you're into, and then sending lots of messages to them with your videos and stuff. Now that process can absolutely take ages and ages and ages if you're doing this all on your own manually, but this tool here has completely changed the game because it allows you to do all these things on autopilot from one interface. Okay, you just log into the system and you set it up, and it will start generating friend requests, sending messages to users that you pick, and also posting comments on users' profiles, okay? And even sending text comments to the videos. So this is really, really powerful for really building your YouTube communities on your channel, okay? Now the beauty of this thing is that it can actually find users based on search terms that you put in. Okay, now what I recommend first is to go to how to get started and actually watch those tutorial videos, because this really explains what I'm talking about in a lot of detail, and I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of exactly how to use this. I'm going to show you how I use this right now to really create some good karma with people on YouTube and make a big fan list of people who really love what I'm about, okay? I'm going to show you that side of it, but if you want to really know how to use this, I recommend go to how to get started, watch those tutorial videos, okay? And it will tell you step by step how easy it is to get started. But I'm going to show you the nifty techniques on how to actually use this to its fullest potential, okay? So in a nutshell, what you do here is you gather users and you can create a targeted search. That's the most amazing thing about this. You can actually target by specific terms that people are typing in to YouTube. Like, let's have a look at my channel as an example. Now my channel is all about meditation and music and sound therapy and stuff like that. So if I was to type in a search term here that people would generally type in to find my type of channel, it would probably be something like meditation. Okay, so I'm just going to type that in. There you go, and now you've got an option. You can actually gather from the date added, okay, so newest to oldest. Then you can gather from relevance, so the most relevant. Then you can gather from view count, most popular people, and also by rating. But I tend to just go for relevance, okay? Click on that because you get a hell of a lot more results from it. Then it comes up with this option, and then what I select is add gathered users to list, right? So I'm just sticking it into one list called gathered users, and then you can add your gathered videos to it. But I don't actually gather videos. What that does, that actually gathers videos according to the search term and puts it into your favorite list, and I tend to not bother with that, okay? And then you can choose do not gather users who I've gathered before, okay, which is really nifty, so that you're not duplicating the people that you're going to send messages to. So I keep that ticked, and but I don't use the video gathering thing, so I don't need that. And I then select the maximum pages you can select to gather, which is 100, okay? And then I just click OK. Alright, it gives you a little warning there saying that even though YouTube might show that there are hundreds or even thousands of pages of results, they will not allow you to see about 43. So anyway, ignore that and just click OK. And it starts the process. Now I've actually gathered a lot of people already using this, so it may not generate the thousands of people that it can do, okay? At the moment it's actually gathered 12, but let's give it a chance. So this is amazing. It's actually going through YouTube and finding all the people who have searched for meditation or have meditation in their profiles. Okay, so this is really, really powerful stuff that's going on here. And you can then target lots of different keywords and just keep gathering users. So what I do is I basically type in all the keywords that are relevant to my niche. The other thing you can also do is you can go onto the YouTube keyword tool and you can actually pick out all the high traffic keywords in your niche, stick them in here and gather all the users, okay? Which is super powerful. So you combine that with my keyword research video and learn about how to actually target all the specific keywords that are getting the most traffic, and then build your list using that. And this is a way of, you're actually building a list here. This is a way of actually building a list on YouTube. Obviously it's not your email list, but it's almost as effective, okay? So total gathered is 99 at the moment. If I had done this for the first time, okay, this could easily be over 1,000 users, okay, depending on your niche, okay? So there we go, we've gathered a few people there. Okay, and you just keep going through, as I said, just keep adding things in and start building a list, right? What you want to do then, obviously, use the videos to figure out how to sync your channel to Tube Toolbox. I've already synced my channel up already, okay? So then what you want to do is click on send messages to users. Now this is the most powerful thing, because you can actually directly message all these users that you've gathered. You can send them all a message, okay, directly to their inbox, and these messages do get read. I have to say the open rate on YouTube messages is pretty damn good, okay, right? And so what you do, if I'll just give you an example, I'll click on send messages to users. Okay, what you have to do is you've got to have about 15 messages, okay, loaded up, all right? So if you write 15 messages, okay, using this system, okay, it's very easy to do. You just follow the videos again. I'm not going to show you the ins and outs of how to do that, but what I will show you is how to write the messages, okay? You don't want to just send any old spam messages. You want to think, right, in terms of giving the most value to these users as possible, right? You want to actually give them some great value with some cool tips and stuff that's going to actually help them and is going to start building a relationship. So you don't want to go and just spam them. You want to build a relationship with these users, okay? So what I've done is I've created messages here, and I'll give you an example, that are great tips, right? This message, clinical studies now prove the benefits of yoga, awesome article, I think you will like, okay? So I'm sending messages out to people who are into meditation, yoga and stuff like that, and showing them clinical evidence of the benefits, right? Writing them all out and then giving a link at the bottom to my sites, okay? Now I'm telling you, I'm going to show you some examples, some of the replies that I've got, okay, that show that this actually does work. People love this stuff that I'm sending out. I'm getting messages like people saying, wow, I never knew that, that's so interesting, that's really, really helped me and stuff like that. And then going on to friend me and subscribe to my channel and then join my list, okay, because they're checking out my site. So I've got loads of these messages here. Have you got any of these Kundalini symptoms? So this is a message telling them a few things about Kundalini that they may not know about at all, you know, giving them some warnings actually, right? So that's another example of a cool message you can send out. And, you know, how do binaural beats work? So these are like mini articles, okay, of great value that I've written. So spend some time, research some of the problems that your users may be experiencing, and write some articles that can help them. Give them some tips, give them some value, right? Give them some advice. This is a really cool system here, and use it, and you can really get some powerful results from this. So I've just loaded up these messages in here, and then literally what you can do